This one is order of operations. The first thing you have to remember on order of operations is that there's a specific way or a pattern that you're supposed to follow when you figure out a math problem. It's just not do everything whatever you see. There's an order. Just like there's a way that I think in class I showed you the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Well, you don't throw the peanut butter on the plate first, then the jam, and then throw the bread on. You usually put the slices of bread down, then you spread the peanut butter on one, you put the jam on the other, and then put the bread together. It's just, that's the way you do it. In math, there's a way to do problems. The first thing you have to remember is you have to figure out and work all of the parentheses first. Always. If you see parentheses, that's the first thing you have to focus on. Next thing, if you see little numbers, little tiny numbers, something like this, like 2 to the 4th, you've got to work on that first. This is called an exponent. This does not mean 2 times 4. This means 2, and you got to multiply it times 2 4 times. So times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. So it comes up to a different answer. The next thing you have to remember is that after you've taken care of these two, then you do your multiplication or division. Whichever comes first. Whichever you see first from left to right. And the last thing you'll do is addition and subtraction. Again, whichever you see first, going from left to right. So if it says subtract, you'll subtract. And if it says add, you add. Subtract, add, whatever. Okay. So here is a simple one, number 2, to start off. 6 times 27 plus 9 in parentheses. So we're going to focus and start up here. Are there any parentheses? Yep. 27 plus 9. 27 plus 9 is 36. What I find that helps me is being able to write, and if you want to put right here, parentheses to help remind you what the step is that you did, and do all of those things, all of those steps in one problem, and then rewrite the problem. It takes more work, but that way you get it right. Alright, the next step is exponents. Do you see any little numbers? Nope. Multiplication or division. I see a multiplication, so I'm going to multiply. 36 times 6 is 216. I just did that because I know the problem. Otherwise you do 36 times 6. Okay, well 6 times 6 is 36. And 6 times 3 is 18. Let's add that 3. So 18 plus 3 is 21. Okay? The rest of them are relatively easy. I'm going to skip down to some of the harder ones. So, I'm going to do number 15. Ready? 15. 24 divided by 8 minus 5 times 2. Okay, this bracket right here is actually just another parenthesis, like a double parentheses. So, 24 divided by, okay, I gotta do parentheses first. Here's one parentheses and here's another one. So let's do the one first. 8 minus 5. Well, that's 3. Times 2. So rewrite the problem. So I did parentheses. Okay? But you still got parentheses. So we still have to finish the parentheses because that's what it says. You have to do all the parentheses first. 3 times 2. Okay, well that's 6. And now we're going to look at exponents. Little numbers, none. Division, there is. 24 divided by 6 equals 4. So there's the division. And now, the fun one. I'm going to skip to number 30. I want you to try and get the answer before I can get to it though. 9 times, bracket, parentheses, 4 plus 3 times 11 plus 32 divided by 2 to the third. Looks like fun. Ready? First thing is parentheses. So we're going to look at the parentheses first. 4 plus 3. Well, that's 7. I'm going to rewrite the whole problem because I want to make sure I don't leave anything out. So do parentheses. Are we done with all the parentheses? No, we've got this one. 9 times 11 is 77 times 9. That gets rid of that parentheses, plus 32 divided by 23. So another parentheses. Next step is exponents, little numbers. And I did see one, that's 2 to the third. So that is 2 times 2 times 2. So 3 times we're going to multiply by 2. 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So we can do E here. Alright. Now the next step is multiplication or division, whichever comes first. We're going to go from left to right. 9 times 77. Alright, well, let's do this over here. 9 times 77. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 7 is 63. We'll add that 6. So it's 693. Plus, remember, we're going to keep doing multiplication or division, whichever comes first. There's a division right here. 32 divided by 8. I ignored the plus because that's not to the last step. Plus 32 divided by 8. And 32 divided by 8 is 4. That's one of your math facts. Alright, now we're going to do addition and subtraction because that's all that should be left. And you'll notice that's all that's left is addition. 693 plus 4 is 697. Enjoy the rest of the worksheet. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me show you another one. Number 32. I want you to kind of understand what's going on here. That it says copy and place the parentheses to make the sentence true. This means that a parenthesis is going to go somewhere in here in order to get to 34. Well, let's figure out if we need parentheses here first. In order of operations, we do multiplication first. Actually, we do parentheses. No parentheses, no exponents. Okay. 7 times 3, you're going to do that first because it's multiplication division. That's 21. 13 plus 21 is 34. So, no parentheses are needed. Number 33. Okay, let's take a look. Remember, we do multiplication first. So 4 times 8, that's 32. 20 plus 32 is 52. That's not right. Alright, so let's find out how we're going to get the parentheses here. Well, if we put parentheses around the 24, the 2 plus 4, or the 20 plus 4, that'd be 24 times 8. Because remember, parentheses comes first, so you're going to add first. So if I put parentheses here, 20 plus 4 is 24. 24 times 8, hey, that's 192. So that's where you would put parentheses, is right here, in order to make this correct.